Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing a little get ready with me for my bestie's birthday, and we're also going to be talking about some topics about insecurities and about trends on social media. And to be honest, it kind of just was a little ramble and a little chat of all of my insecurities and what I think about them and what I think about the new trends that are coming in body wise, aesthetic wise, on social media. But if you'd like to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. So guys, as I probably already said in the intro, I'm getting ready for my bestie's birthday. She is turning 26 today, which is crazy, and I just thought we could do a little get ready with me because we're actually going out for some brunch, which will be so nice. I asked Nicole what she was doing for her birthday and she said nothing because everyone was working, and I was not about to let that happen. So I said, right, let me book something, let me figure something out. So I booked us lunch in a place in Dublin called Sophie's Rooftop Bar. We've been talking about it for a while, like we've just been talking about how we really wanted to go there and how we'd like love to try it. So I was like, why not book it today? I don't know whether today's going to turn into like a boozy brunch or whether it's literally just going to end up being like food, but whatever we end up doing, I'm excited. If you want to know what I got Nicole for her birthday, I have uploaded a boots haul already by the time you're seeing this, and I show you in that video what I got her for her birthday. There's a few cute bits that I got her. She's going away on Sunday, so I decided to get her just a few bits that like she could bring on holidays and stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to see what I got her, that video will be linked down below or in the iCards, and yeah, you can see what I got her. But I'm so excited to see her today, especially because obviously I'm sure a lot of you know, like I have 2 children, and to get out of the house without either of them is a big deal. It's an absolute big deal. So being able to actually spend time with her is very difficult because we live like quite a bit away from family, and obviously a lot of our family work and stuff like that. Actually pretty much all of our family work, and it just wouldn't be fair to expect any of them to mind our children. So I just always have them. Like I literally don't go and do anything for myself anymore, but I have asked my mom to mind them just for today. Well, not them, I've asked her to mind Arthur because Oliver we've just sent into his childminder. And then, sorry, all the products that I'm using, by the way, I will leave them linked down below. One thing about this Beauty Crop Primer that I don't like is the fact that the pump isn't long enough, and like I've so much product left, but yeah, the pump isn't long enough, so therefore I can never get the product out. So yeah, mom is minding Arthur for me, and this will be the first time that I'm actually away from Arthur. I know when I had Oliver I was a lot less inclined to go out and do things without him, especially when he was this young. But I'm just like, it's only for a couple of hours, and as well they sleep 90% of the time anyways, so I just don't see why I wouldn't go out and why I would miss like experiencing this. Also guys, I'm back into using my NARS light reflecting foundation. Now I am pretty sure this is going to be too dark for me because I tanned a couple of days ago, and where is my brush? I tanned a couple of days ago and it's starting to fade pretty quickly on my chest for some reason, so I'm gonna have to bring it quite a bit down my neck. I can't wait to just see Nicole. I can't wait to do a bit of shopping as well. It's my mom's birthday when you're watching this. I think it would have already been my mom's birthday, but it's my mom's birthday soon, and I just want to see if there's anything I can pick up for her while I'm up in Dublin. I am very excited for food. I had a look at the menu and there's a load of like pasta, and there's a lot of pizza, and there's loads of like different types of salads, and the sides looking around, there's like mac and cheese. There's also, what else did I see? Mac and cheese, and then I also saw truffle fries. and I'd love to get the both of them, but I actually don't think my stomach will be able to handle the both of them. So I'm hoping Nicole's up for one of them and we can maybe like share either one and like try it out, because we've never been to Sophie's, like I said. Also guys, I know I look so rough today. I don't know what is going on with me, but lately I just feel like this sounds so stupid, but does anyone ever feel like they're just getting uglier? Like I feel like I peaked at like 18, 19 and now it's just downhill from here. And I think it's because obviously I have children now, so my appearance is like the least of my worries. And I think it's because I don't wear makeup that often anymore, whereas like when I was 18, 19 I was literally wearing it every single day into work, you know, doing like full cut creases, you know. I was probably the smallest size wise, which it is irrelevant as to whether you feel good, but for me I don't know, lately I've just not been feeling great. And I don't think there's anything wrong with expressing how you're feeling negatively about yourself. Like a lot of people are like, no, you shouldn't be talking about yourself this way, especially when you have people watching you and stuff like that. But it's actually more unrealistic to say that you love absolutely everything about yourself and you're always happy with yourself, because realistically I know from like talking to my friends and I know from like just talking to people in general, like who is ever 1,000,000% happy with how they are? Obviously you can practice being happy in yourself and you can practice like, you know, did I forget my drink blender? Oh my god guys, I'll be back. Now hopefully the lighting hasn't changed too much, but yeah, sorry. You can easily turn around and be like, you know, I'm practicing self-love and you know I'm comfortable with who I am, but that doesn't mean like we have to shy away from the fact that like I don't feel my best self and like I don't feel 100% in like how I look and stuff like that. And especially with social media, you know, we always compare ourselves to other people and comparison is the thief of joy. Like, and I believe in that 100%, that the minute you start comparing yourself to other people is the minute you start feeling shit in yourself. But I'd also be lying if I said I didn't do it, because every single person does that. You can preach, you know, positivity and you can preach, you know, self-love and you can preach all this, but you also have to be realistic with yourself and also share that you also struggle with those types of feelings as well. Like you're not just sunshine and rainbows all the time and you don't always feel confident in yourself. And like I think it's more realistic for someone watching you, whether you have a platform or not, like to admit when you're feeling shit and like admit that them feelings are real. Because I think a lot of the time, you know, you post your best self, you post yourself looking your best, feeling your best. Like you're not going to post them shitty angles of yourself on your pages and stuff like that. And I think it is more important to show when you're not feeling great about yourself and like to talk about it with other people. And I will be all for, you know, you should love yourself, you should love how you look, you shouldn't feel like you want or need to change anything. But again, it would be more unrealistic of me to say that to you, because that's not how I feel. Like I know in myself that there's a million things I would want to change, but am I going to change them? No. Am I going to work on how I feel about them? Yes. Like for years I wanted to, you know, be skinny. When I was skinny I wanted the big bum. Then when I had the big bum and, you know, I had put on some weight, but like good weight for my body, I was like, oh, but I'm not small anymore. And it was such a catch-22 when you're in like a bulk and a cut and a bulk and a cut. And now that I've had babies and I'm looking at myself now, I'm like, oh my god, I wish I was either my skinny self or like my bulking self. You never appreciate what you have when you have it. It's only when you look back in hindsight that you're like, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. And I think that is the most flawed thing about being a fucking human, is that we're never happy with what we have until we don't have it anymore. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I think it's just that like we need to be more just like, I don't know, not real, because there are so many content creators out there and there's so many people out there just even in normal life that post when they are feeling shit and post like what they're insecure about and all that. But then at the same time I'm like, yeah, we're still all comparing ourselves to each other and we're still all only sharing the best bits. Do you know what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Like, I don't know, maybe I might do a full video on it, maybe not, I don't know. But like, I would love to just like break down all of my insecurities to you guys and like go through literally my entire list and put myself out on the internet, just so you know that like you're not alone. Because, you know, I have certain insecurities in myself that when I voice it to people, they're like, why are you even insecure about that? But it just goes to show that like you are literally stealing your own happiness by bringing yourself down and making yourself feel insecure. But at the same time, like I said, I think it's unrealistic to think that people don't have insecurities, but we all know this at the same time, yet we still do it. I don't know, like, I think I'm just chatting shit now. But yeah, I feel like if I made a video literally listing all of my insecurities and like making it an open and safe space, I feel like it might make people feel a lot better. I think a lot of the time when other people comment on someone's body or someone's looks or someone's, you know, personality or whatever it is, it's more so that they're insecure in themselves, or that they're jealous of the other person, or that the thing that they're commenting on is the thing that they're most insecure about themselves. I don't really know where I'm going with this conversation, to be honest, but I think it's just the fact that, yeah, I've been personally feeling shit recently, and I've just been really like looking inward as to why I'm feeling this way. Because when it comes to like me feeling insecure about myself, the main like things, and like I won't go into it deeply, I'll just go into like very briefly, are like my nose, my body, especially now after having kids. Like it's just stupid things that are so artificial, and like literally no one actually gives a fuck about them other than yourself. We're literally the most judgmental species of all time, and I don't think it's ever going to end. Like, we're currently in that phase of everyone wants to be skinny again, and we've just pulled out of the whole wanting to be skinny but the big bum, and now it's kind of like everyone's getting rid of their lip fillers, everyone's getting rid of all these fillers, all these extra things that they've had done to their body, and people are now being focused on being more natural, which is amazing. But it just goes to show that like everything is such a trend, and it's actually kind of scary to see the lengths that people are willing to go to like get a bum, to get bigger lips, or to get bigger boobs, and just, yeah, the lengths that we will go to for it to only be a trend and for it to not last forever. And it's just madness. It's actually scary just to see, like I said, the lengths that people will go to change their bodies, to change their like whole self just to fit in. When I was younger, I really wanted my boobs done because it was like the big boob era, and then it moved on to the like small nose era, and I used to never be insecure about my nose, and now I would say it's probably one of my biggest insecurities, and now I never think about my boobs. And then it was like the whole small waist big bum, and you know, you see people getting BBLs, and I was insecure about having a small bum. Now that then ended up in turn me just wanting to build muscle, and I enjoyed having like quite muscly legs and everything like that, and I fell in love with weight training, which was great for me, but it was no longer about the aesthetics of it. And now it's come back to being skinny, and I'm like, in a couple of months time, am I gonna want to be the smallest version of myself, like the skinniest version of myself, like the abs to die for, purely because it's a trend, when before I actually never gave a shit about it. And then also, of course, over the years we've had people with like getting lip filler and stuff like that, and I wanted it for ages, and all my family and Joseph were like really discouraging me against it, and I'm so glad they did, because realistically I didn't actually want to get the procedure done, I just wanted the effect of it. And I've seen so many people go through like getting lip fillers and now getting them dissolved, and it's just like we really do fall into these trends and into these like facades, and it's only because of social media. Like, if we were living in a world where social media didn't exist, and we were living in a world where we were all just sitting there and seeing people pass by every day, you would never notice their boobs, you would never notice their ass, you would never notice their lips, and we'd never make it a trend, we'd never make it into something that it's not. How many people do you pass by in a day and you don't recognize half of their features, but because on social media we're staring at it and it's not just one post, it's every single post, we then start to think about it on ourselves, and that's where it just starts to get really messy. Sorry, talking and trying to do lists is not fun, but yeah, like we start to like make it a thing because you're seeing it so much, where like every day you pass by people and you never see or notice their features. Like I'll be walking past someone, I don't have enough time to stare at their nose, stare at their boobs, stare at their ass, stare at their lips, and then make myself feel insecure about it because I'm in passing with them. And even if I was staring at someone like at a cash register, they wouldn't make me want to go get something done. It's because over time you're looking at the same stuff become glamorized, and looking at the same stuff become, sorry, 2 seconds. Yeah, looking at the same stuff become glamorized, and the same stuff become like popular and trendy, and then you feel like you need to do it yourself. Like, I don't know, I think I'm just ranting at this point, but I just have never understood the science behind us falling into these, like, not traps, because they're definitely not traps, but the science behind feeling like we constantly need to change all of these different things about ourselves. Like, I genuinely have never understood it. And just like that, as I am chatting shit, my makeup is done. That was actually probably the quickest makeup I've ever done. I literally just did a really soft glam. My makeup seems to look really heavy on camera, and I don't know why it's looking really heavy, because in person it really isn't. My hair actually turned out okay. Lately my hair's not been curling right. Also guys, I think after we get Arthur christened, I'm going to have a massive hair transformation. I'm thinking about it. So guys, that is the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me, a little brunch get ready with me for my bestie's birthday. I love doing little get ready with me's when I'm going out somewhere, because it feels like I can actually just chat to you and not so much focus on the makeup products as if I'm doing a makeup tutorial. And I also feel like it's not then just like Q&A, like I can just ramble. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.